Having reclaimed his home and ended the threat of the suitors, Odysseus now faces his most daunting trial yet, a long-awaited, emotional reunion with his wife, Penelope. Awakened by the news of the massacre, Penelope is overwhelmed. She struggles to believe that her 20-year wait for Odysseus's return might finally be over. Haunted by years of false hope, the queen hesitates. She fears that letting her guard down now could lead to yet another devastating heartbreak. At last, urged by her nurse, Penelope descends to the hall. She finds herself face to face with a man who is both familiar and distant, marking the start of a tense reunion. 2 decades of suffering have built an invisible barrier. Neither can immediately recognize the other, leaving them trapped in a heavy, painful silence. Penelope's caution remains unbroken. Having been deceived by so many before, she requires absolute certainty before she can truly believe this stranger is her husband. Telemachus is frustrated by his mother's coldness toward the man. However, Odysseus quietly understands that her caution is a necessary defense. To resolve her doubt, Penelope plans a final, clever test. She intends to uncover a truth that only the real Odysseus could possibly know. Penelope orders her nurse to move their bridal bed. It seems like a simple command, but it is actually a brilliant psychological trap. The impossible command triggers a sudden fury in Odysseus. He demands to know who moved his bed, inadvertently proving his true identity. The secret lies in the bed's origin. It was carved from a massive, living olive tree rooted deep within the earth. Odysseus built the bed himself in his youth. Its permanent connection to the tree makes it impossible to move, symbolizing the unshakable bond they share. Because no one else ever saw the room being constructed, this intimate knowledge is the ultimate proof of his return. As he explains the truth, Penelope's doubts finally vanish. Her long, harrowing wait of 20 years has finally come to an end. Her test successful, Penelope finally accepts him. They stand together, embodying the ideal, intellectually matched partnership they have always been. Leaping into his arms with a flood of tears, 20 years of agonizing separation and silent suffering are instantly washed away in the video's most profoundly moving and cathartic climax. He survived through unmatched cunning, and she endured through unbreakable patience. In this embrace, they recognized the perfect, mirrored equal that made this impossible reunion a reality. This is not a tale of fleeting romance, but the oldest archetype of marital devotion in Western literature, a love forged, tested, and perfected through absolute trust, shared intellect, and unyielding endurance. Reclaiming their deeply missed intimacy, the couple spends the night exchanging the harrowing tales of their separate, arduous journeys, finally finding profound peace in each other's arms. Though the king and queen are reunited at last, the saga is not yet complete. In the next part of this video series, Odysseus must travel to the countryside to seek out his aging father Laertes.